I feel like I should have a maraca on or something. So I had to grab the pills just to get it hyper. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope that you are all feeling blessed and not stressed today. I'm going to give a preface to this show today. I am sick, but I am here because we go live. No matter what, the show must go on. So I will ask for forgiveness prior to the show beginning, because if I cough or sneeze, I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. Today is a special day for us. Before we get into today's topic, I want to remind us the last time we were here, we were with Jordan Polk, who is such an amazing young man, and he was giving us the youth perspective of domestic violence, and he was so phenomenal. So if you did not check him out, go over to our YouTube page and visit that site. Today, we are doing what we do every year before Thanksgiving. We are reminding you why it is such a great thing to give thanks, not only just this week, but throughout the year, no matter what. Every single day we go into the year just thankful. But this week, obviously, is a special reason for doing so. So we're here for what we always are here for, reminding folks that if you or someone you know is dealing with any form of domestic violence, whether it's a friend, a family member, a coworker, even a foe, it takes 2 seconds to give them that number at the National Domestic Violence Hotline, 1-800-799-7233. You can reach us as well at loveshouldnothurt.com. Look out for a new website soon. And all of our social media platforms. As I always say, if you cannot hear from us within 24 to 48 hours, please do not hesitate to call that line or dial 911. I am super, super excited, folks. And I say that all the time, right? You're probably like, she's always excited. But I'm super excited today because when you're sick, you want to be around the people that you love. And that's hard all the time, right? We can't have people in our house all the time. So tonight, I'm feeling sick, but I'm feeling amazing because I am going to be loved on by some phenomenal Latinas, let me tell you. Of course, we're thankful this year for so many amazing things. But these, as I always put it, Fierra Latinas, have some amazing and phenomenal things going on in their life. So I am so excited for the lineup that we have tonight. We are looking forward to discussing to these women. They are some elite Latinas, and I am even more pleased because they're all friends of mine. So I feel great. We're going to have a good night tonight, folks. We are talking thankful and everything we're thankful for tonight. I'm excited to bring them. So they don't know who's going first. We're going to bring them on one by one so that they can figure it out. And it's like, who do I choose first? They're all cute. They're all smiling in the background. They're all ready, but nobody knows who's going first. So I am going to let our executive producer call the first person onto today's show. Woohoo! You're muted, Miss Gomez-Hardy. You're muted.
Why did I think that he was going to do that? I already knew because he thinks I'm his lawyer on demand. So I already knew that that's what was about to happen. What's up, everybody?
Evening, Mrs. Jennifer Gomez-Hardy. How are you, Jen?
I'm doing excellent, man. I'm here rocking with you. About to smack Ray around a little bit in the back room, but yes. So, hi guys. My name is Jennifer Gomez-Hardy. I am an attorney here in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, representing you in your hardest moments. So yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Well, Jennifer, we do not promote any violence, so we can't do anything to Ray. Okay, we have to be.
Read that out, please.
Oh, Lord. And she's a lawyer, I tell you. No, I'm joking.
I know. This is not being recorded, is it?
No, it's live though. I'm joking. That's the type of energy we're going to have tonight, folks. I have some amazing Latinas, and I'm just super, super pumped that they are a part of just being in this circle of friends of mine. You know, Jennifer to me is she's loads of fun, people. If you have no idea who she is, just check out the personality you just got in 1 minute of her being on the show. She is a Latina powerhouse. She runs Gomez Law Group. She owns her own law group, and she is in Philadelphia, and she's licensed, like she said, in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania. Jen, what are you most thankful for right now during this time?
Oh my gosh, so many people have been sick, and you even just mentioned that, but my health, number one, because nothing is possible without your health. And I think that my family, friends, and like my network. So just a grateful situation is that we put together a turkey drive recently, and it was like a turkey coat drive. And I put it out there kind of last minute and just solicited people. People were dropping off bags of coats to kind of bless the community. It was just amazing. Just the fact that, you know, people will round up last minute for you and kind of help you reach out to the community and people out there that are in need. And right now, it's crazy because there's so many people that don't have the basic necessities, whether it's a turkey, whether it's a coat, whether it's a blanket. So I just think that we take advantage of that. And I'm just so thankful for just a roof over my head, clean water, just all these things that we take advantage of.
Absolutely. So why did you say yes to joining us this evening? What about Love Shouldn't Hurt stands out for you?
I deal with a lot of clients. One particular client I'm thinking about right now, unfortunately, was in a very domestic violence situation that almost took her life. And I think organizations like this allows people to know that they're not by themselves, that they have a community, that they can talk about it. And a lot of times people don't want to be on a platform like this, but Christina, like your story and many other people's stories that are coming out and saying, hey, listen, I went through this and this is how I overcame, is such an inspiration. And you don't even know who's suffering at the end of the day, because this couple that I'm talking about right now, like on paper, in meetings, it looked like they had it together. And who knew that she was suffering until later on she confided in me. So it's just so important to have, this organization reach out to so many people.
So last question before I bring on our next guest.
Yeah.
What is your most I'm sorry, I'm stuttering on words. What's your most favorite time of this year? Like, what is something that's a tradition that you do every Thanksgiving? Something that just you cannot go without?
Two things. I think the community service. First off, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday because I'm greedy and I like food and drinks. So that's my favorite part. And the fact that there's no pressure about giving gifts to each other, it's just literally family, fun, food, and just that time together. I love a game. So I'm down for game boards and all this other stuff. I'm very competitive. But the other thing too, it's about like sharing with resources, sharing, turkeys, coats, anything else that you could think of, because there's so many other people that are in need and you don't always want to put the spotlight on somebody. We, until recently, didn't invite media because we didn't want to put a spotlight on people that are vulnerable. Like, hey, listen, look I'm giving a turkey. Let me show you the turkey I'm giving, because it seems disingenuous. But then we started getting flack that we weren't doing it, or we weren't out in the community, and things that we were doing behind the scenes. So it's kind of like a catch-22 because you want to respect people's privacy. You want to meet their need without like putting a spotlight on them and say, hey, listen, this is the needy person I helped. But we're going to continue doing the work behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, and everywhere else,
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for all that you do. We're going to continue to highlight you because I'm super excited to always say that you're a Latina lawyer. There aren't a lot of people who go into that field who are, minorities, who are Latinas, because, we have that stigma that we can't make it and that we're uneducated. So I'm super proud of you, super proud that you're a friend of mine, and super proud that you have your own practice because you were doing the damn thing.
Yeah,
so thank you so much for being here tonight. We're going to send you to the back and we're going to bring our other guest up.
Thank you.
Let's see. Look who's there. Good evening. She has on screen Lily, but as we all saw promoted, this is Miss Lynette Pizarro-Perez. How are you this evening?
I am doing very well. Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show again. I think everybody's getting tired of me, but that's okay.
I think everybody watching loves pretty faces and you're a beaut. So
thank you.
So tell us what you do, Miss Lily. What is your job?
So I'm the controller for St. Joseph Villa. It's a long-term health facility where we serve not only regular people, we serve about 80% of the nuns that are part of Chestnut Hill College, my alma mater. I've been there about close to a year now. So we'll see how that continues to go.
Awesome. So tell us about what it is that you're most thankful for this holiday. We'll get to that first, and then we'll go to what's your favorite part. But what are you most thankful for this year?
I think I thought about this today, and the one thing that I am thankful is that I had that time with my mom. Her last Thanksgiving was just amazing. She was funny. She was great. And I just lost her in March. But, I always look at the bright side of things that, she lived 82 years of a great life. And I can't ask for much more than that. So I'm thankful for the time with her. I'm thankful for just my kids. My kids are healthy. They're all working. They're doing their own thing. They're growing. I mean, I can't ask much more than that. But I'm also thankful for just being in, and I have to resonate with what Jen said, just being able to be thankful for having a home and having a warm home, having a coat to wear, because you see so much of what is going on outside of your walls. Like when you go down the street, you can see one person just driving down the boulevard, holding the signs. It's just such a sad scene to see that, and you wish you could do something for all of them. But there's just, unless we all join together, and even then, sometimes it's not enough, and it's unfortunate.
It is. So what's your most favorite time? Like, what do you do during Thanksgiving? What is something that you're like, it's Thanksgiving and I can't not have the holiday without this?
With me, I always go to my brothers. My brother's a chef Jesus. And he is the best cook. So he does all the cooking. What I like about it, and that day alone, is that we all come together. I mean, just being around family is just a special moment, because you don't, throughout the year, you're so busy. Your lives are busy. You have kids, you're doing this, you're doing that, and you don't see enough of your family. And this time of year, especially now till probably New Year's, I'll probably see them more than I see them throughout the year. But it's so good to just chill and talk and just have that good time with him. I think the other thing is that I get to start my Christmas decorations. That's like I don't know if that's a Puerto Rican thing, but I think everybody, I mean, my mom did it all the time. Between Thanksgiving and Good Friday, everything was up. By the time Good Friday was over, the whole house was decorated. And I think that's my favorite part too, because I turn on the Christmas music and the Spanish parranda, and off I go. So yes, I'm very happy about that.
Absolutely. That's funny. One thing I can say is that when you said you start your decorations, the first thing you said was it was a good time for your mom, and she had it, and your face just lights up. So, I think that that's a big moment for all of us right now. Last year, I was looking back at our show last year and just remembering what we were thankful for last year. Last year, I dedicated the show to my grandmother, and everybody's been laughing at me because my tree has been up since the beginning of November. But it was just something that I felt I wanted to do. During this time, I miss my grandmother. I miss being around her. Thanksgiving is her favorite holiday because she loved just being with us. Her face would light up. We literally would show up and she would just sit there. And as each person would come through the door, she would just smile. And she was just such an amazing person. And it was the same thing. My daughter's friend was here and I was like, sorry, but I play parranda music. And I put on the music and literally, Truya Express can go on for 14 minutes. And he was really like, every single word of that song. I'm like, yes, this is what I do. This is every year. So, it's my way of always just commemorating just her memory. I'm wearing her wedding ring. I just do things to remember her. So Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays, of course.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Thank you so much, Lily. We're going to send you to the back so we can come together after. We're going to bring our next
guys.
Look at that. Councilwoman Elect Quetcy Lozada. I have to say that over and over again because after Monday, we're going to say Councilwoman Lozada. How are you tonight?
Hello. I am super happy to be here today. I was just saying earlier, you had me on here last year. People are going to get sick of seeing me during Thanksgiving. But I wouldn't have it any other way, right? I was waiting for the invitation and I was really excited when it came. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, because you guys are such a huge support of mine. So I love when you're on because it just shows the genuineness in you and everyone that supports me. So here is my question for you, because for you, it's like a tantara. What is something that you're super grateful for right now during this time? Because I'm grateful for it. So I know you're grateful for it. Tell us about who you are, right? Because there might be people watching that don't know who you are. Tell them who Quetcy is.
My name is Quetcy Lozada, and I am the newly elected council member for the 7th Council District. And I am extremely thankful. as you can imagine, right, that the community residents of the 7th Council District have entrusted me with being their voice in City Hall. And so, like you and many of our friends have said before me, this is also my favorite time of the year. It's my dad's favorite time of the year. And for the same reasons that many of you have expressed, just the opportunity to be able to slow life down for a day, and just spend time loving and pouring into our family members. There is nothing better than that. And so I'm grateful for people's vote of confidence, but I'm also thankful for the opportunity to be able to just stop everything and spend some real quality time with my kids and my parents and my sisters, my family. My daughter moved away to Mississippi at the beginning of the year, and so having her here, just spending some time with us during this time, during these last few weeks, has been really amazing and re-energizing to me, to be able to run around and do what I have to do, but then come home and spend some real quality time with her.
Absolutely. So you heard what I asked everyone else. What is one thing, or two or three, whatever you want, that you know that you can't go, excuse me, you can't go without doing during Thanksgiving? What is something that you have to do?
Pasteles.
Oh, yes.
Pasteles, right? There's Thanksgiving and not Thanksgiving. Everybody eats turkey. Everybody has those kind of things. But for us and in our culture, I know that the holidays are here. I know that Thanksgiving is very close when mom pulls out the machine to make pasteles and the masa starts going and the meat is cooking. And so I definitely can't be, one of the things that makes me so more excited than anything during this time of the year is just seeing that machine come out, the ingredients of pasteles, and the way that just making that meal or preparing for that day brings everybody together, because people start to come over just to help to make pasteles, right? I want to be a part of the process. So that makes me really happy.
It is. I swear that's like the key thing for Ipanos. You already know. It's like as soon as November rolls in, you start to see all the posts on Facebook selling coquitos, selling pasteles. It's like just something we have to do every year. So I can agree with you. I have my hookup, and they already gave me mine. They're in the freezer. I have my coquito bottles. So we're going to make two of that on Thursday. So you said that you were waiting for the invitation, and you said you always love coming on. What is it about what we do that makes you want to be here? Because I tell you, I asked some people, and some people say no to me.
No way. I think people may say no to you because they don't realize, they don't know you. They don't know who you are, right? They don't know Christina, the person. They don't know how amazing you are and how many lives Love Shouldn't Hurt has saved. And so to me, it's important for me to always be supportive of women like you, who are not afraid to be the voice that some women don't have, and to be able to provide them with the necessary resources. One of the things I can say about you is that if you don't have the answer and you don't have the resource, you don't have a problem calling out, sending a message and saying, hey, I need this for someone else. And the way that you just give yourself to others, to me, is I'm thankful for it. I'm grateful for it. I'm proud to say that I'm your friend and that I know you and that I support you, and this platform, right? I think that those who say no to you are because they don't know the lives and the opportunities that you've created for people.
Well, I appreciate that. I think they're scared too. They don't like being on camera.
Hey, listen, you make it easy. You make it comfortable. So if Christina has invited you in the past and you have said no, you are missing out.
They don't know that I'm sick today, so I have water. But normally, folks, we got wine in our hands and we're just talking.
You do what you got to do.
So, all right. Well, thank you so much, Quetcy. You know that I love you so much, and I'm super proud of everything that you're doing. I'm like excited and just ready to go, because I know that, you've worked in the community for years and you've impacted so many lives, like forever. Since I was young, you've been impacting lives. And to just be older and to able to say, wow, she's my friend and she is like seriously paving ways, is just something that I take big pride in. When people say, Quetcy, I'm like, yes, and she's killing it. So I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited for you. And there was no question that you were going to win. We just were waiting, but we knew. Like Ray said earlier, we knew since last year. So that was just a definite. So I'm so proud of you. Congratulations for that. I will be there on Monday cheering you on. I'm so excited for you. So we're going to send you to the back and we're going to bring another guest on. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mira, you're muted. Let's unmute so I can hear you.
Hey, oh my God. It's so
Hello,
much fun.
what's up? How are you feeling today?
Good. I was surprised. I was like, the other Luz is gonna come on, not me. I'm trying to go last, but okay. Thank you, Ray.
Miss Luz Colon, another Fierra Latina. What does it do? Tell us about yourself for those who do not know.
Well, for those that may not know, my name is Luz, and as you can see, a little bit about me. I think most people know, but I'm born and raised in Philly, and I have been working for the community for a little over 25 plus years. Mm-hmm. And I've been doing this state stuff, for a little while. But as everyone knows, that the governor is our Governor Tom Wolf is coming to he's coming to a close. And for those that do not know my title, I'm the executive director to the Latino Affairs Commission for Governor Wolf, and it's bittersweet. So, oh my God, it's it's so sad because it's like when you're doing this work and you're so passionate about serving the community, and obviously things come to an end. Yeah. And when we think about things, you're like, oh my God, it's such a bittersweet moment for me because through this work, we have about 30 commissioners that serve. But thinking about the time that I've been there for the past 8 years, thinking about over time, because everyone has a 2-year term, just the impact that all of those commissioners have been able to impact their communities. So it's truly gratifying. But, for those that do not know, I'm a servant at heart, and I love my community. And as everyone knows, I'm always here a su orden, right? I'm always a phone call away, and that's just my personality. I mean, I don't know much else to say, but, in terms of as the person that I am, but, you have my girl Quetcy on, and, her and I love to tag team with her because, we share that same sentiments and that same heart. And, we love to serve our community. And that's where our love is at, and it takes to know the community and in order to gracefully enter yourself in these barrios and be able to talk to our communities, because, we love to love. That's one of the things I like to say. I love to love people. We're literally wearing on my sleeve. I mean, can you see? But other than that, I mean, again, I'm just really grateful for this invitation to share about what I'm doing and where I'm going, and it's just great. It's just good. Thank you. Yeah.
Welcome. Well, if people don't know, Luz holds. I got to pause. I have to cough, folks. I am sick. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. You're fine.
So for people who don't know and that are watching, Luz has a strong bond with Love Shouldn't Hurt. Her and I share a super strong bond.
Exactly.
I won't get into it because I always cry.
Same. I try to hold it together. Yeah.
Right. But Luz has held a very strong connection to Love Shouldn't Hurt. So we try to make sure that she's often a part of our shows so that she can just be a part of our growth and be a part of the blessings because of the bond that we share.
I'm always here to support.
Super appreciative of you always being here and being so supportive. So, mujer como las otras, I ask you the same thing. Why is, what are you thankful for this holiday season?
Oh my God, there's so many things. It's so hard because it's almost like it's like hitting me, right? I'm like, ooh, let me just keep it together. Because in times like this, you always want to think about all of the trials and tribulations that you have gone through and the growth that you were able to accomplish throughout all of those challenges. And for me, I am grateful even for those bad times, even though for those very, very challenging times. And when you're faced in front of adversity, it's like, how do you overcome that? And I'm really, really grateful that I have been able to overcome barriers and just things that, come along the way with leadership, and one thing's for certain, if there's any particular thing that I can single out, is really thankful for just the support system that I have. This includes family, community, just, my surroundings, mentors, friends, just a whole, como nosotros nos decimos en español, la familia, tú me entiendes? Even if they're not even blood related, it's just being so grateful for everything that has been happening. I'm grateful for my children, like just everything, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a lot. I don't even know how to unpack that like in a little box and say one thing, but one thing I can say is that I do echo a lot of what my friends here say on your live, because we do have to be grateful even for the most littlest things, and we have to just continue to pay it forward. And I think that I'm in that mindset where what I want to give all I have, like that's what I want to do, and I want to just pay it forward. That's what I want to. I'm grateful for the knowledge and the leadership and the 25 plus years that I fought to be here, and that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I'm really grateful.
Well, listen, you've done a phenomenal job. I mean, if people don't know, Luz, all you need to do is like Google her name and you will find her everywhere. Luz has been working so hard in the community for so long, and she's given back to the community in so many different ways. And I'm so grateful to continue to see when you're honored and when you receive rewards, because the work that you do, the work that Quetcy does, all of you women, the work that all of you do within our community are what builds us up, for so many years, even long before I was even born. Latinos, Latinas, we were not looked at as powerful people. We were looked at people who came from the hoods and from the barrios, and we didn't have education and we couldn't get there and we couldn't do it. And when you look at a lot of the leadership in Philadelphia and in the state and in the US, Latinas are killing it right now, within the government, within the state, within every position and every role, Latinas are doing so well. So for me, it's a blessing. That is something that I'm often thankful and grateful for, to be in association with all of you, to know that you guys are in my corner, and to know that I can be support as well, because you guys are doing amazing things. And, we're going against the odds. They thought Latinas couldn't do it. They thought these Dominicanas y Puerto Ricanas, we couldn't do it. And we're doing it.
Yes.
I think that, I know that it's a bittersweet moment for you. This is coming to an end, but that only means that more bright, positive things are going to come for you,
And the thing is that
another one opens.
Yeah. And the other thing is that, power is, prayer is powerful. And I think that that's one of the things that I always got to keep in mind, that I want to continue to pray, because you never know what other doors may open. But, for me, I'm just really grateful for this journey and this path, and really grateful for this administration that has been able to be so supportive. Because if some may not know, sometimes these commissions do fall short in the representation within our communities, because it just really depends on the support system. Because not all of, I hate to say it, but not all of governors come in to really support these commissions. And for me, having a governor that supports what we do really pushed the envelope forward. I mean, it really did. It made an impact. We were able to have commissioners where there were never Latino commissioners ever. And, making assessments in those communities, it was just like, oh my God, look where we are from where we started. It is really very gratifying and grateful to see, like very impactful. So we're very proud.
They always say that the most important work is the grassroots work. So I am super, super excited for your new chapter, because I know you're going to move on to something even more fruitful for you. And I'm so proud of you. I'm going to send you.
Me too.
We're all going to come together soon. We're going to bring on our last guest today. Hello, Luz.
Hello from California.
California, yes, we're in the dark, but you're out there in the brightness. I see trees, y el sol. Look at you.
Green grass. How is everyone? Happy pre-Thanksgiving.
That's right. Miss Luz, you are our newbie. You've never been on Love Shouldn't Hurt. So welcome. Thank you for coming and accepting this invitation today.
Of course. I'm new to this, but I've been around.
Absolutely. Tell us about yourself so people can know who Miss Luce is.
So I am Luzselenia Loeb, and I have been in the community for many years, mostly because of my mother, Luzselenia Salas, who is like a community icon. She's been documenting the Philadelphia area, I want to say, for about 50 years through her photography. So if you've seen this little short Latina lady walking around with a camera, it's usually my mother. And I guess for the last 20 years or so, myself. And so I've been, picking up where mom has pretty much led the way, and through volunteerism and community engagement, doing that in my own right, and also doing that for my children. And through that, I have been involved in a variety of initiatives ranging from, starting PTOs, parent-teacher organizations, um, helping families to understand where to get resources for scholarships and college access, and pretty much doing for the community what I've done for my own children and family and for myself. I've done a lot of work with the National MS Society, and mostly you'll find me in the backgrounds because I do not like to be in the foreground and on display. But now that I'm an empty nester and all the children have left, I have taken on the role of NACOPRO Philadelphia president. So, and it's been, pretty a good start and a lot of enthusiasm, and looking forward to all the work that we're going to do. We've put together a really great group of women, of which, of course, you are one of them. And, I've known pretty much every single woman on this panel for many, many years. And I was laughing in the background because when Quetcy was mentioning the pasteles, I literally, like, I was fiending for them and waiting for them. So in the same token that she's looking for her mother to start making them, I'm waiting for them to be made. And I made them and brought them to my daughter, who's here in California. And that is what we had for breakfast. So like, that's like coming full circle, like literally. So I'm right now at Claremont McKenna College, where my daughter is, and she's the third generation. And so my goal right now is to build out NACOPRO through education and an intergenerational focus, where we're not only planning for the future by legacy building, but also, taking into consideration those who have gone before us and who have paved the way, such as my mother. And I feel that I'm in a really good position to do that because I'm, this middle portion of that and the connector of sorts, and, just have experience in many realms to be able to bring all that together. So I'm very grateful for the fact that I have the health and the ability to do that, because I have suffered from multiple sclerosis, which is why I do so much work with them. And, I've been involved with domestic violence to understand the importance and the impact and how we can, do better and be better. And it's, I feel, our duty as people who, too much, or to those who much is given, much is expected. And, that's something I stress with my own children and try to do. So I can't remember what the other questions were.
Well, that was good. You told us who you were, which is, an intro because you've never been on. Tell people what NACOPRO stands for, because I'm not sure everyone knows what that means.
Okay, so NACOPRO is the National Conference of Puerto Rican Women, and they've been around for 50 years. This year is their 50th anniversary, which is a huge accomplishment. And they are national, so they have chapters throughout the United States and in Puerto Rico, and they look to empower women through education and engagement politically and civilly, and understanding the rights and the culture of Puerto Rican women, but also other Latinas and other ethnicities, and the communities that they live in. And by strengthening those, they're strengthening the whole. Basically educating, and by understanding and by becoming diverse, then you also, strengthen the whole. So.
Absolutely. So, Wepa. So, what are you most thankful for in this holiday season this year?
Most thankful for my children, for my health, well, my health, first of all, but the ability to travel. There was a time when I was in a wheelchair or couldn't walk, couldn't see. Those the adversity, like I forget who else had mentioned that, but those challenges and tribulation or like trials are what builds character and like helps you to understand how strong you can be when you need to be, and also makes you grateful for the little small things like being alive, being able to travel or even see. So grateful for the pasteles that we had for breakfast this morning. um, and for the success and the ability to help others. I think it's a gift, it's a talent. I mean, and I don't think that everyone understands just how important that is and how much of a difference you can make in someone else's life. And just by helping someone to get on our board, like, I mean, I was so touched because she said that she shared with me that it made a complete difference in her life in terms of like a life changing opportunity. So something that I considered such a small and everyday thing was actually a life-changing event for someone else. And so you never know how you can help someone and make a difference.
That's awesome. Well, I'll say this much. You're telling me a lot that I did not know about you. So you're educating me as well. That's your story is incredible. I've learned a lot. I've seen you throughout forever, everywhere I went, and you do not lie. You and your mom, the camera is always like right there, everywhere we go. So I've always loved that you guys were, just a part of the community in that sense. Your mother is great. I've known her for a really long time, and I just love to see you guys out there. And I love the path that you guys have paved for a lot of Latinas. And I'm super just grateful to be a part of that board and to be able to continue to help people, within our community and all of the services that all of us together are just doing, as a whole. Quetcy, Lily, everybody on this screen today just is doing phenomenal work. And that's why each of you was asked to come on, because I think, as Latinas.
Well, can I just add to that? Like, people asked me why, and I think right now is such an important time, especially in Philadelphia. There's so many new leaders, and especially Latina leaders like Quetcy, Nacheli from Taller. Like, it's a new beginning and a really like a beautiful opportunity for us to bring the community together, and all this infighting and the nonsense of politicking, it's not necessary. Like, there's so much that can be done. And I'm really looking forward to where this is going. And I feel that right now is the right time. Like, before, it was like kind of an old boys club. But with all this new leadership and potential, and like just even us connecting, like, yes, I've been in the community forever. I've never been the one to ever want to be in the front or take the reins and, speak up. But I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. And I think as a whole, like, we're all coming together, and it's just the timing is right.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. We're going to send you to the back for just 2 minutes. We're past the halfway mark, so we're going to remind folks while we're here, like we normally do at our halftime moment. Folks, just a reminder for those who are watching today, if you or anyone you know, whether it's a friend, a foe, a family member, takes 2 minutes to give them this number at the National Domestic Violence Hotline, 1-800-799-7233. You can reach us at loveshouldnothurt.com and all of our social media platforms. In the season of giving, we are also beginning our drive for Christmas. As you know, or many of you who support us throughout this time, we collect funds for those who have suffered through domestic violence and have children and families who need our support during this time. So we place that on the screen. If it touches your heart to do so, you can donate today so that we can help more families this Christmas have a great time. So we're going to bring all the ladies back on just to say hello as a group. And then we have a great video that I think would be such a good thing to show at this time so that we can remind ourselves why we should all be thankful during this holiday season. Bellezas. Look at all that beauty on one screen. Woo, woo, woo. Awesome.
That's emoji hands. There you go. Sometimes I always use the wrong one. So I'm not
I like Quetcy's better.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I like that, right?
Listen, if my son would catch me doing that, he'd be like, "Mom, you're not cool. Put your hands down."
Oh, geez.
Same. him. Oh my God, these teenagers nowadays. Oh Lordy.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Oh my
He's a mess.
I cannot
gosh,
with him.
I think we need one. We need one.
He's a
Oh
mess.
yeah.
Oh,
We
he's
need-
Have a coquito.
That's right.
Poquito. I like who was talking about the barandas? Lily.
Oh,
This is my maraca.
Yeah.
Listen, you're
Her
gonna have to
medicine.
come over and I just have to hear what you got in your playlist. Seriously.
Wait, but can I have a confession right now in front of you guys?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that my Christmas tree is not up yet. But even when it's up, last year I didn't take it down until like a week before my birthday. My birthday's in June, guys. My birthday's in
Oh
June.
my gosh.
Oh my God.
I love it so much. It's so relaxing when I come home and see those candles and then the lights. The
Oh, that's
Christmas
hilarious.
lights. It's so
Jen.
kumbaya. It's so kumbaya.
You couldn't let go. You couldn't let go.
This is what happens when all the Latinas come on one stream together. Everybody talks at the same time. So
Confessions come out.
talking.
Yeah.
On
forget it.
video, I want you all to
I feel bad. Everybody forgets about Thanksgiving decorations, man. That's terrible.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
You just need some
That-
pasteles hanging around.
We're gonna pause for a moment and we're gonna
Okay.
show a video that reminds us why we should all be thankful this holiday season.
Sometimes when we talk about Thanksgiving, we picture the perfect family sitting around the perfect meal, but that's not everyone's reality. And what's really important is not perfection, but thankfulness. So I'm here with Darren, and we are downtown, and I'm curious, Darren, how long have you been homeless?
About 4 or 5 years.
I have been on the street for probably about 3 months now.
Okay, so this is really new for you then. So Sylvester, how long have you been homeless or out on the streets, man?
Since July.
So what was it that led you to being homeless since July?
I lost my job.
Well, was in drug addiction for years.
Well, I mean, I've spent a lot of time in prison, so that took away a lot of my life. But
Was it drug related or?
basically drug related, pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah. So, just
How many years you do?
all in all, in and out, 16.
Holy cow. What was your best Thanksgiving ever that you remember?
Oh man, Thanksgiving.
Yeah. What's the best one?
Yeah, it was a year that my daughter was born,
Oh, wow. What's her name?
Jennifer,
Okay. How old is she now?
13.
Do you see her at all?
Yeah, every now and then I do.
89, because that's my last father's Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you got to spend Thanksgiving with him.
Thanksgiving is, hold on. That's when my grandmother was living, and she would say, everybody come. No matter, like Big Mama's house,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
my grandma was Big
Big Mama. Okay.
You bringing you and the kids and everybody coming on, we gonna eat and we gonna fellowship with
Yeah.
each other. And that was, I think that what really taught me about Thanksgiving.
It's tough. Maybe you're not going to. Do you think you'll see her at all this year?
Yeah, I'm going home for this year.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, man. So what are you thankful for this year?
That I get to see her.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
And look at that smile, man. You have such crazy joy just emanating from you. You're the perfect person to ask, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful for my family and for my friends and that I do have a place to stay at in this ridiculous weather.
Just the friends I have when I come to down here or under the bridge on Tuesday nights.
What are you thankful for, Clarence?
I'm thankful for my family and the Lord. You know, I had to learn to love the Lord.
Is there anything, Randy, we're coming up into Thanksgiving and that time where, Thanksgiving and what people are thankful for looks a little different to everybody. Is there something that you're thankful for?
Yeah, I'm thankful for waking up every day.
What am I thankful for?
Uh-huh.
To be alive.
I thank the Lord for all the blessings that and the mercy and the grace that He gives us.
What's something, Jimmy, that this year you're thankful for?
I'm alive and well. Haven't, even though the streets has been hard, it hadn't brought me down. I'm alive and still have hope.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Trying to make us cry over here.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I think that oftentimes we don't realize how much we have. We spend moments just believing that we don't have enough, that we aren't giving enough. And I struggle with that a lot. As a single mom, I always am worried, do I give her enough? Do we have enough? I'm getting emotional. But I think that it was important to show that for people who are watching, because, you know, there are some people whose realities are a lot different than ours.
Correct.
You know, from one loss of one paycheck, people are living on the street, you know, and I think that sometimes we think of these holidays, Christmas, and we're like, oh my God, I need to spend $500 on this gift and $1,000 on this gift, and I need to go crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes something as small as something that you made yourself, you know, a poetry book or anything is enough to make someone happy and to make someone smile. And I think that it's important for us to realize that and continue to say that to people, because we don't take enough time out to just be grateful for the small stuff. You know, I can say that with looking at all these beautiful faces on the screen, I am absolutely grateful right here for just the 5 people on the screen. When I need to get told about myself, there's Lily in the corner. You know, when I need to have a good time because I'm in a bad mood, there's Jen in the other corner. You know, if you want to talk to someone, Luz will write you a book and you'll receive it. That's lovely. You know, Quetcy is such a super supporter of what I do, and Luz Colon has just been right there from day one, just like, listen, I am in this with you. So I'm extremely grateful for all of you just fellowshipping with me, enjoying time with me, and being able to be there for me in those moments that are not my best. And, you know, like I said at the beginning of the show, I feel terrible right now. I am so sick, but just knowing that I could come on and spend this time with you guys, I still had to do it because I knew I was going to be surrounded by love. So one of my biggest things is just being grateful for all of you. I hope that the holiday season is amazing for all of you. That is my congestion, but also me wanting to cry. So I'm trying to hold it in. But I appreciate all of you and everything that you're doing. And it was important for me to note what each of you do, because I think that, like I said, and I'll continue to say, you know, we get bad raps as Latinos. We don't think that we're doing amazing things. And all of you, each and every one of you, are doing such powerful things and are doing such great things. And you're admirable women that everyone looks up to. So I'm so excited for what's in the future for all of you. I'm super excited for Quetcy. You know, you start your new journey on Monday, and we're all so proud of you. Luz, I know that your next chapter is going to be amazing, so I can't wait to see it and see what you're doing next. You know, Luzselenia, I can't wait to continue to work with you through Nacopro, because this is something you've taken on, and I know that it's going to be fabulous. Jen is always fabulous over here, you know, making sure that people get their money. You know, you always need a Latina lawyer, because I tell her often, I know her personally, so I can't even imagine what she's like in the courtroom. It must be like a comedy show. I can't. She's hilarious, but she is tough. So she is one Latina that I believe is amazing. And Miss Lily, listen, she was not playing. She said, I want my dream job. I'm going to fight for it. And she got it. And she is killing it. So I am super proud of you, amazing women. We are already at almost the 50 mark. And that is what happens. Ray Jen says you're his lawyer. That is the ongoing joke. It will never happen. So before everybody has their moments to have their time alone, we're going to start with Liddy. But before we do that, as a group, as we're here, just because you're all here, and I don't know if we'll ever have the moment to do so, everybody choose someone who they know something amazing about and just give them their flowers today and fill them up. Not me, each other. So we'll start with Quetcy.
So I am going to choose, oh my God, I want to choose all of you, but I am going to choose Luz Colon. And that is because I have had the privilege of being able to serve as a commissioner of GACLA and really witness the work, the amazing work that she has done, ensuring that Latinas and Latina women and Latinos in general across the Commonwealth have been represented. She's done an amazing job as a leader, and ensuring that GACLA has always been present in all of those important conversations, all of those important rooms across the Commonwealth to ensure that we as a community continue to move forward. And so thank you, Luz, for everything that you have done. I know that on your next journey, you will be just as amazing. And so, you know, I love each and every one of you. I'm proud of knowing each and every one of you and being able to call all of you my friends.
Thank you. So we're going to popcorn to Luz Colon then.
Oh my God. Here I was going to go. I was going to choose Quetcy. You see? I already had it in my mind, so I just got to say it. Listen, you know, here's the thing about Quetcy. I I've learned to get to know her at in a very, very profound level. And when I tell you that she is really genuinely, because see, it's a difference when people are having a platform as she is now embarking in this, this city council journey just for, for whatever gain, right? It's so much more to her, and that's what I've learned from Quetcy. Is so much more to her than anything else, and I do definitely see that in her. And I have so much. I'm so proud of her because embarking in these journeys, especially when you're in government and you want to run, and as a Latina, and we women face that so many barriers that it for men it's not as hard, but for women it's a triple hard, because not only that she's serving the community, but she's also a mom, she's a wife, there's so many other things. And I gotta say that I tip my hat off embarking and being extremely courageous. And this is why I wanted to say, because it takes so much courage to put yourself on this platform, but not necessarily to be in politics. And everybody knows Quetcy, right? But it's more to her than that. It's more to serve at a different capacity, because I think a lot of people, if whomever is out there that's getting to know what politics is, and if you're not registered, please register to vote. That's so important. But most importantly, that we got to stay away from that stigma about folks are just doing it for ego trip or whatever. People are doing this because they care, and Quetcy is one of them. She is doing this because she cares about her community. She wants to be able to push forward and make a better 7th district for Philadelphia. And we're here to back her up. And I just love you so much. And because since I know some of what that is, that's why I had such an admiration for her, because like I said, it just takes so much courage for a woman. I mean, we see it. Look at Maria, Quiñones Sanchez. We see that, but in order to pass this on, again, it still takes that sense of that courageousness and that power. And I think that we really need to unite together to continue to push her and support her in everything that she needs. And I'm just like, again, I just have such admiration for her.
I said it when I put this up. Latina Powerhouses. You guys are. Miss Lily.
Oh my gosh, I had two people and I have to only choose one. So I'm going to choose Luzselenia. And the reason why is I think we are both very similar when it comes to community service and being part of serving them in different areas. And that's not just for women, but for the youth and for all across all markets, not just Latinas. So we want to encourage them to continue to grow, to continue to try anything and be able to be successful, and not be so afraid of what anybody's going to say, because you don't know what's going to happen unless you try. And I think that is something that Luz brings out into a lot of people. Like she starts talking and then she just starts putting that question mark in your head, like, should I not? And then pushes you to go for it. So I think we both are in the same realm in regards to that. Also, I get to now be part of the inaugural and serve as treasurer. I mean, I am looking forward to that journey. I'm looking forward to what we can do together. And I think it's just going to be a phenomenal journey.
Awesome. Pues, listen, we're going to popcorn over to Miss Jen. Jen, choose somebody, Jen.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to choose everybody. I do want to say first and foremost, it's just so beautiful to hear like encouraging words, and that the fact that we're supporting each other and we do back each other up, in front of people and behind the scenes, because it really just takes sometimes a phone call. It takes, I know this person, let me connect you to that person. And we can't be intimidated by each other. There's enough room at the top for all of us to shine. And I love being in the audience and rooting different people on. I'm like, yeah, go, go, go. So I will say something about Lily. Lily is just amazing. I've just got to know her. She is a diva on details, and she has an amazing spirit. And she's about the work, and I love that about her. And I just want to thank Luz and Quetcy too, and everybody on here. But I'm a new member of the commissioners, and they just totally welcomed me and like made me feel like I was there from the beginning. And that was not true, but they made me feel like that. So I just want to thank you guys so much for like embracing me and just being about the work, being about the service, and not like about titles, but actually getting into the community and making a difference. So thank you guys all.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Luz, who are we flowering today?
So who has not been flowered yet? Wait, everybody, right?
Christy.
Nobody talked about Jen and how phenomenal that Latina lawyer
Okay.
is.
So I haven't had the pleasure of I've literally just met you. I want to say like a month or two ago, right?
Yes,
But
we're like taking a lot of pics.
yeah, we have a lot of people and friends in common, but I think that that's how, relationships and community engagement and that's why all that's so important. And you have impressed me from day one, which I think is why you're so well received. I mean, to have a Latina who's accomplished, but also friendly and willing to empower others and bring others up with her is so important. And I really I love that about you. And I love what you've just said. And I'm looking forward to getting to know each of you more in depth. I do know, a couple of you like Luz Colon and Quetcy and, people from around, I've known you guys, but I haven't gotten to know you. And I'm looking forward to it, of being more involved and just, empowering one another, like you said, not being afraid to do that and not being afraid to push the envelope and not having to step on anyone to do that. Why can't we all, there's enough to go around for us all. And I'm so excited, and I'm really grateful to be included, to have you in my circle, to have all of you in my circle. I don't know. And I think that that's what, my happiness just radiates. And I just literally met somebody on the plane the other day, and he was saying that, who, yes, it was a 5-hour plane ride, but it got to me, and it just it helped me to understand that by who I am and who I show to be helps to I guess attract those people, the right people. And I think, Jen, that's what I get from you and all of you, the energy, what you put out is just I'm really feeling it and appreciative and grateful. So grateful Tuesday. Or
Awesome.
thankful Tuesday.
I love it. So I love that, because oftentimes people come on here and they're like, let's talk about you, but it's not about me. I don't do this for me. I like to celebrate all the women who are here. So I wanted all of you to feel loved and feel thankful for. You're all amazing women. I can't say that enough about each and every one of you. I know you all personally and in different aspects, whether it's professional and personal, and I think you all are amazing. Jen, that's for you. So we're going to close this show out like we always do. We're going to give you each a platform by yourself. I'm going to go to the back so that you can all say your final thoughts. And Lily is up. We're going to close it out.
How do I get off of me? Oh, there you go. Christina, thank you again for having me. I think we have to commend you for all that you do with Love Shouldn't Hurt. I'm so proud to be part of the board. I'm proud to be in this journey with you as well. I think we're going to do great things. And you live and breathe this organization. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of what you do. To end, I want to say Thanksgiving to all. I wish you all the health and safe time with your friends and your family. I want to say that when I say thankful, I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for the ladies that were on this call, and looking forward to just creating a new friendship and community, and looking forward to the gala that's coming up in March. Don't forget that. And just remember that Love Shouldn't Hurt is here if anybody ever needs it, because it's something that is an amazing organization that is there to help you. So thanks. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much, Belleza, for sharing your evening with us. I hope your holiday is blessed. I love you un montón.
Love you too.
Have a
Talk
good
to you later.
Bye-bye. Have a nice evening. We're going to bring on another guest. We have these beauties in the back. We're going to bring on Quetcy Lozada. Oh, we brought on Luz. Luz is coming on. I forgot that I don't run this. You know, I'm just here. Someone else is running it. So I'm going to go to the back and Luz is going to get.
Okay, so I'm off mute. I just want to say that, anybody that, obviously everybody is coming together to celebrate Thanksgiving. I would say this because I just recently connected with a very dear friend, which we kind of lost connection, and then we're kind of coming together as friends, and just missing what we share as friends, and I thought about that fellowship part, especially when they shared the video, and I think that that's one thing that I want to be able to share with everyone here, and that's seeing this, that if you have not talked to someone that has been very dear to you for a long time, just reach out and just make sure that that you're connecting with those that you love and you care for so much, because again, I think her name's Zaina, so if you're out there, Zaina, sorry I'm kind of putting you out there, but it's just important that we connect with again that folks that we love, but again, it's just really important. We have to just take at least time to be able to be with friends and family and fellowship. And I think fellowshipping is one of the big things and that I will be doing, and just not taking for granted, because tomorrow is just really never promised. And it's just, again, and I'm thankful for being here. And just to sum it up, Christina, I gotta say, this is just an amazing thing that you do, and I'm so glad that I've been able to see this evolve, and I feel like it's growing and it's going to continue to grow, and I'm just so super proud of everything that you're doing and people that you're impacting. So again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody, again. And if you haven't reached out to someone you love and care for, and you haven't spoken to that person in a while, just reach out to them, because again, I think we just have to remember and be thankful for those that care for us and that have been a part of our lives.
Thank you so much, Luz. I appreciate you taking time out of your night. I know that it's a weekday, and I know that it's hard for us to just take this hour. So thank you. I'm so appreciative. I hope that your holiday is amazing. I hope that you spend your Thanksgiving with people that you love right by your side, and that you feel the love and the blessings that surround you. Te quiero mucho. Have a good night, love.
Have a good night.
We're going to bring up our next person to give their final thought.
Oh, my God. Oh. Okay, we're having technical difficulties over here at Claremont.
That's all right. I'm gonna go to the back, and you just take your moment to give your final thoughts. Your daughter could be in there. We see her. Hi,
hi, Bianca.
She's like, oh,
how are you? Oh, say hello.
All right, I'm gonna go to the back and give you your moment, babe.
So I would like to, or where is this? Sorry, everyone. This is a bit. We're at the campus. Oh. So it's been such a blessing, to be connected with everyone, as I mentioned before. And I'm sorry that this is an unconventional background, but we are at a campus, and that kind of speaks to what I am and what I do, and just, I guess, empowering the future generation, and just being grateful for everything that we've been able to accomplish, and then paying it forward. And I am very thankful to Christina and all the ladies for everything you're doing, and just including one another and empowering one another. It's so important, and I really want to see that continue, and for us all to prosper. I'm wishing you all a very happy Thanksgiving, a safe Thanksgiving, much love and health and blessings, and just remember to be appreciative of the little things, because that's what really matters.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad you're there with your mini-me. She's beautiful.
Thank you.
I
surprised her.
En vivo. When you're live, anything can happen. So we don't care.
Be our...
Your daughter, we're appreciative that you came and you shared this moment with us. So enjoy your daughter, your time with her. I hope that your holiday is blessed, and I'm so thankful to be a part of your circle. Have a good night. Muchas bendiciones. See you later.
We're going to have to do a younger generation of this.
That's
with
right.
them.
On. Anytime she wants. Have a good night, everyone.
Adios. Take care.
All right, we got 2 beautiful ladies left. Let's see who's coming up next. Woohoo! Her mic's always muted.
What's up, good people? I'm so excited about this. I can't believe an hour went that fast. That was insane.
That's what happens when you're having fun. I'm gonna go to the back. Do your thing, girl.
All right. Hey guys, thank you so much for having me today. I just want to let you guys know, I know everybody is going through a rough time right now, and I can't say this enough. Be kind to one another. I know that there's a lot going on, but you have no idea where people are at right now. And just like a smile, an act of kindness, maybe picking up somebody's coffee at Wawa just randomly. But anywhere you're at, you could pick somebody else up by giving them a sweater, a shirt, or something like that, or even just being there for them. So in this time where, you know, life is very chaotic, just remember to be kind, show people grace, and give them, you know, just that opportunity to heal. So I love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving, my favorite holiday. So can't wait to see you guys next time.
Thank you so much, mi amor. You know how much I love you. You're so much fun. You're just great to be around, and I appreciate you. I know that you're still at work, so I super appreciate you because I know that you have you have to drive home. But thank you for sharing in this evening. I'm so
Christina, I forgot to say this. So sorry. If you guys want to share a coat that you want to donate, please let me know. We're actually collecting coats at Gomez Law Group, and it's going to go back into the community. Like this weekend that we had, there was such a need, and I felt bad. Just a quick story is this one gentleman, he showed me his coat. It was filled of holes, and he was freezing, and I didn't have any other coats to give him. So there's such a need. If you have a coat, please go through your stuff. Get it to me. You could email me, text me, whatever it is. Let's get some coats that we're not using out to the community.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you, my love. I'm going to bring on our last person, and then we'll come back together with the ladies that remain. Some of our ladies had to go, but we still have some ladies back there. Miss Quetcy, it is your moment to shine, Councilwoman Quetcy Lozada. I'm so excited. You're muted, though. You got to unmute.
I'm used to Ray doing all of this for me. I don't understand why he couldn't unmute me. What is the problem?
See, he's playing with you. I'm going to go to the back while you sit there.
All right. So I just want to take the opportunity to say, thank you to Christina. Thank you to Ray for everything that you do on a weekly basis to ensure that information gets out to women who sometimes don't know where to turn. Thank you to all of those organizations who provide the necessary resources and that support to get them to safe places. I want to say again how grateful I am to community residents for entrusting me with their vote. I'm looking forward to getting the work done and to working with each one of you to continue to move our community forward. And, I hope that all of you receive many, many, many blessings at this time of the year, and that you are all safe, and find a space or a spot at someone's table.
Well, listen, I'm going to do a whole lot of that. Hopefully my sickness will be better so I can eat, but I'm going to do a whole lot of that. Thank you so much, Quetcy, for sharing your evening with us. I know that you have had a crazy past few weeks, but it is all well worth it. I appreciate you so much, and I'm so proud of you. Oh my goodness, you have no idea how proud I am of you. So I'm so thankful that you were here. Happy holidays. I hope your Thanksgiving is amazing. No te vaya. We're going to go to the back, but stay there. We're going to say goodbye together.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone, so much for being here tonight. I know we've gone over our hour, but that's what happens when you're having fun and you're filled with a bunch of amazing people. There's our producer. He pops up sometimes. I wasn't finished my final thought, brother.
So I stopped because I just wanted to say just thank you, Chrissy. I know that you were focused on everyone else saying thank you. I just want to just quickly say thank you to you. There's obviously, I did not know anything about Love Shouldn't Hurt right from the beginning. I didn't know what the organization meant. Now it's like I breathe it, I live it, I talk about it. I come out of nowhere, and I just want to continue, growing. Love shouldn't hurt, and I think that you've been doing an amazing job. I know that you have somebody very special that is looking down, to you, and super with smiles, and she's always with you, and that is your grandma. So definitely be proud of yourself. Be proud of that everything that you have accomplished. We miss you here at Aspira, but I know that you're doing big things, and I said that even before. That you keep on growing, and you're making your daughter proud. You have an amazing daughter. You did this by yourself. Literally, you did this by yourself. So you should be, truly thankful, blessed, and just. I know that we're gonna have a lot more to go with Chrissy. So I just wanted to say thank you, and thank you to everybody else as well. I'm sorry that I'm usually behind the scenes. I'm really not a person that is likes the limelight. But it's just my heart is with the organization. I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for just to breathe another day. That's one thing. A lot of people don't get that type of blessing, and just having my family, my friends, health. I love my job. I love just everything about life. A lot of things we don't get the opportunity to really think about it. But when we have this time of year, I think it's just everything comes to mind. Everything comes to mind. And you get to like at least sit back and really think about it. You know what? I'm alive. I'm here. I'm just overall thankful for everything that all the opportunities. I love this community just as well as Quetcy. I know that I've been messing with her this whole entire time. Today, but I know that she will be a great councilwoman. Jennifer, you are absolutely amazing. I know that I mess with you always saying, and we have a joke behind saying that you're my lawyer, which she is. So and Luz, I know that I was messing with you behind, and I said the newbie, but you did absolutely amazing. I've been seeing you for so many years, as well as your mom. So this is something that I've been seeing you. You probably don't even know, but yes, I have. I've seen. If you ever heard of Mueve the Dance Company, I am the director of the Mueve the Dance Company. So it's been years of serving this community, and when you have love for it, you continue to just want to thank and love this community as the days go by. So ladies, and as well as all the other ladies, you are absolutely amazing. It was a pleasure to look at you all. It was absolutely. I was over here like yes, 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 but it's because of the fact that really, this is an amazing group of women that are leading. Literally leading this community, and what more can you want? So many blessings, and just God bless you guys. And with that said, I'm out.
So I'll make it short. I know we've gone over our time, and I appreciate everyone who has stayed and watched and been a part of us. Just thankful for all of you. Thankful for our viewers and everyone that supports Love Shouldn't Hurt and everything that we've done in the past 4 years. We have just begun. I know that we're 4 years old, but we have just begun. We will continue to do what we do. Our organization continues to grow throughout the years, and it is only because of the love and support that we receive from all of you. So thankful for all of you. I hope you all have an amazing Thanksgiving holiday and just going into the holiday season, because if you're Hispanic, it's a lot longer than Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I hope this season is a blessing for you. Reminders to make sure that you are at our gala March 18th of this coming year. It is going to be yet again a phenomenal event to pay tribute to our survivors and all of those who have gone before us and those who are still here, who have fought the good fight. Just reminding all of you to remember those who are no longer here in this holiday season, and reminding us that we're remembering Linda Rios, who is the reason and the core of our organization. We hope that we are doing right by you, Linda, and your memory will continue to live on through everything that we do here at Love Shouldn't Hurt. So God bless all of you. Thank you for being here. Let's bring our remaining ladies on and let's say goodbye together. Mujeres fieras, I love you all. Thank you for sharing an evening with me.
Have a good night. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Bye.
Bye.